just move this one here. Sorry. What? That's a good thing. I'd just enjoy it if I were you. That's cheating. Bless you. Good, that's all right then. Pleased to hear that. Right, let's get this one on there. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. We're live on that one and that one and that one and that one and this one and that one and all of them. Good morning. Right, we're doing Pilates this morning, so we're on the floor. It's all about Pilates Core today, so we're going to be focusing on neutral spine and core stability. So if you want to get your mat sorted and sit yourselves down on the floor, we'll be starting in a second. Good morning, Annette. Good morning, good morning. Everyone's coming in on Facebook now. As long as you can see your screen from where you are, so you can each turn your head to look at your screen, that's okay. But if, like Mum, you need to use cushions because she can't put her head right back, then feel free to grab a cushion or a bender ball or something instead. All right. Diddly-diddly. Right then. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, bing, bing. Put it on the big screen, Mum. Put it on the big screen. Morning, Barbara. Right then, there we go. That's all right. We're just about to start, so you're on time. Right, we're on the floor this morning, Barbara. We're doing Pilates, so pop yourself down onto your mat. Nice start to the day today. Right, let's pop everybody on mute and we can get going. Dun, 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 dun. There we are. We're good to go. Does that music and mic balance sound okay? Yay, that's all right then. Okay, so we're going to start off today sitting or lying down on the floor. You're going to rest yourself right down onto your mat. You want your knees bent, feet flat on the floor. If you need to use a cushion for your head, that's fine. Just relax your hands on the floor at the side of you and brace your core. So you're pulling your tummy muscles in without squashing down and without arching away from the floor. Ideally, you should be able to meet your middle fingers just underneath your lower back. There should just be little tiny space under there for that. Now holding your hands there, brace your core and then take your hands away without squashing down. That's your neutral spine. So focus on holding that nice and still. Hands just resting on the floor, keeping that position. Breathe in, lift the arms up and back. Then breathe out and circle them round. And again, breathe in, lift up and back. Breathe out, circle them round. Do that 2 more times, please, without moving the spine, keeping everything in the body still. And again, lift up and back. Now relax your hands. Lift one leg up and then the other leg. And then take one foot down and put the other one down. So we're moving one at a time. Nice and steady. Lift one leg. Lift the other leg. Place that foot down. And then release the other one. So you're still maintaining your neutral spine. Lift one leg and the other. And then brace the core really strong as you take those legs back down. Do that again. Lift it up. And again. Lovely. Lower it back down. And the other leg. Now lift your head and shoulders very slightly. Reach your fingertips towards your toes. Just check you've still got that neutral position. Brace your core really strong and hold it there. You're going to hold for 10 breaths in and out. If you want to bounce your hands to help you breathe, that's fine. If you don't want to, just extend towards your feet. If you need to support your head at any time, do so. Don't force it to work too hard. Your head weighs approximately 10 pounds in weight. There's a lot of weight to be carrying. If you're finding it's making your neck ache, relax back down. If you want to take it further, lift those feet up again. Keep the hands bouncing very, very gently. Keep the core strong. That little gap is still there. I'm on breath 7 now. I don't know where you're at, but keep breathing nice and steady, nice and controlled. Well done. Keep going. When you've done 10, relax down, don't do any more. Relax your body there. Bring the knees towards your chest and relax your spine. Just take a gentle sway side to side. Now finding that neutral spine again with your feet off the floor. So again, you've got that little teeny tiny gap between the lower back and the floor. Lift your head and shoulders very slightly. Bring one knee in. Extend the other leg away, point your toes. And then swap them over. Keep this nice and slow, nice and controlled. One side and the other. Stay with this one. Single leg stretch. One of my favourite Pilates exercises. Bring it in. And again. If you want to, you can reach towards the outside of the ankle with the hands. Just keep everything nice and strong, trying to not let anything else move. Do 4 more, please. If you need to relax your head down, do it. It doesn't matter. 2 more on each side, please. Nearly there. Last one on each leg. And then release. Bring the knees in. Give them a squeeze. Take a rock side to side. Just loosen through the lower back. Now take your right foot to the floor, extend your left leg towards the ceiling. Arms are relaxed, you're not pressing down into those hands, you are trying to maintain that neutral position through the spine. Moving this leg in a circle, make it a circle as big or as small as you feel comfortable. You need to maintain stability in the centre. So if your core is relaxed, you'll be swaying around all over the place. If your body is strong and stable, it will be just that hip joint that's giving you movement. So just keep that going, round and round. Really brace your core. If you can, think about your pelvic floor as well. Pull that in too. And smile and breathe, obviously. Now change direction. Go the other way round. Wonderful, well done. Keeping your core really strong still. Keep going. Everything else is really still. You're probably going to feel this in your hip flex more than anything else. Do 2 more circles this way. 1 more. And gently release. Give that knee a squeeze. And relax it down. Lift the other leg up. Again, bracing the centre. You've still got that teeny tiny gap. As soon as you're ready, begin to make that circle. Away you go. Hands just to the side. You don't need a big gap underneath it. It's a very, very tiny gap, just so those fingertips can meet. Fantastic, well done. If you can, change direction, go the other way. Again, if you're swaying side to side, try not to. Keep everything still and strong. Wonderful, well done. 2 more times. Last one. And gently release, relax that leg down. Give your legs a sway side to side. Just release the lower back for a second. You might be feeling it around where your bra strap sits if you've got your spine in neutral, that's quite normal. Just bring those feet off the floor again. So both feet are off the floor this time. Now again, you need to really concentrate on making that neutral spine. So you're going to extend the legs up and away and bring them back in, and then again, extend up and away and bring them back in. Now as you bring them in, your pelvis wants to tilt. You're trying to keep that little tiny gap there. Breathe in and extend, breathe out and pull in. As you're doing those legs, see if you can add the arms in. And again, so breathe in, extend, breathe out and sweep it round. Do it again. Fantastic, well done, keep going. Don't let that spine squash down or arch away from the floor. Keep it completely still. And again, stretch it up and away and circle round. Lovely, do 4 more please. And release. Brilliant, 3. 2 more times, nearly there. Lovely, last one. And release. Give your knees a squeeze, take a gentle sway. Relax your back. You might be starting to feel it working all through your core. You might not, everybody's different. Knees bent at right angles now. Really strong through your centre for this one. Lift your head and shoulders and support your head with your hands. So you're cradling your hands, or cradling your head into your hands, so you're quite comfortable here. You should still have that little tiny mini gap. You're going to lower one leg and then swap the other leg. So it is toe dipping. Just that basic exercise makes quite a difference when you're trying to maintain that position through the spine. Keep it slow, keep it controlled. Really bracing in the center. And again. Keep it going nice and steady, nice and slow. Do 4 more please on both sides. And again, really pull in through the core. Draw your pelvic floor up as well if you can. 2 more times, nice and steady. Once more, last one. Fantastic. And then relax the feet down. Woo! Take the arms out to the side. Bring your knees and your ankles together. Lower the knees to one side as you breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to brace your core. Squash everything down and bring it back to neutral position. So squashing down, we're pulling in. We're not compromising that position with the spine. So breathe in and lower. Brace your core. Press the abdominals down and bring it all back to center. Keep that going. Breathe in, breathe out, and pull it up to the top. Do it again. The abdominal contraction is what's going to pull those legs back up, so keep it going. And again, breathe in and lower. Breathe out, pull to the top. Keep going. Wonderful, well done. Do 4 more if you can, please. Brace it away. 3. 2 more times to go. Lovely. 1 more. Now, if you want to, you can stay with that one, or you can do it with your feet off the floor. You won't go as far down this time. So breathe in. You'll probably get about 6 to 8 inches off the floor and need to pull up. If you go that far and you feel that's too far, just do what you can do. Breathe in and lower. Breathe out and lift. Keep it going. Do 4 more. Wonderful. 3. And lift it up. 2 more times. Nearly there. Once more. Last one. And gently release. Give the knees a squeeze towards you. Lift your head up towards them and just take a gentle sway. Brilliant. Well done. Now from there, you're going to take your feet back down to the floor. Lift your head and shoulders up so you're cradling your head into your hands again. You've still got that teeny tiny weeny gap underneath the lower back. Hold that position. Extend one leg to straight, point your toes. Now hovering that leg just off the floor, I want you to open the foot out to the side and bring it back to the centre. So you're not swaying, okay, you're keeping everything really strong. I know that's extreme, but you're keeping everything really strong in the center. You're not pulling on your neck, you're just resting your head into your hands. Take it out to the side and bring it back in. You'll feel these working quite quickly. Do 8. Bring it in. 7. 6. Keep it going. You're probably feeling it in your hip flexor at the front. You'll start to feel it in the outside of the core as well, and then maybe towards the center too. I'll take that as a yes then, Vivian. And relax that leg down. Swap your legs over. I love the head nodding. That's brilliant. So, other leg now. Lift up, rest your head into your hands. Extend the leg, point your toes. And then as soon as you're ready, take it out to the side and back to the center. So again, it's a very small movement. You've still got that little tiny weeny gap underneath the lower back. You should be able to put those fingertips under there at any time, and you should still be able to meet them. And again. So again, draw everything up, all those deep core muscles, draw them up toward you, and keep this movement going. Fantastic, well done. Stay with it, very subtle move, doesn't need to be massive, you can still feel it. 1 more set please if you can. Do 8, 7, nearly there. If you need to rest your head down at any time, do so. We've got 4, 3, last 2, last 1, and relax. Phew! Bend your knees, feet flat on the floor, sway those knees side to side. One way then the other. Nice and steady, nice and controlled. Fantastic, well done. Okay, bring those knees in towards you. Now again, just maintaining that position through the back, which is a bit awkward when you've got your knees towards you. Put your hands on top of the knees, feet stay together. Draw 2 little circles with your knees. So what you're trying to do is avoid moving your back. So the movement is mobilizing right into those hips, and you're just using the hands to guide where those knees are going. Lovely. Do 4 more here. 3, 2 to go. 1 more time. Now change your direction. Now we will have all forgotten about our core right now, so brace your core again. Keep your toes together as you do these. Very, very small movements. Do 4. 3, last 2 here. Last 1. And release. Keep the feet where they are. Lift your head and shoulders, cradle your head into your hands. Now you can go back to single leg toe dipping if you want to, or you can lower both legs at the same time, very controlled, very slow. And again, lower them down and carefully lift. Do that a couple more times. Wonderful. Nearly there. 2 more counts. Last one now. And gently release. Woo! Rest your head down. Take a sway side to side to your lower back. Rest it there. Take your feet down to the floor, drop your knees to one side and just rest. Stretch your back, stretch your waist. Fabulous. Bring it back to the centre, go the other way. Oh, big stretch. Press those knees across if you can. And then bring it back to the centre. Very carefully roll onto your side. Bring yourself back to your seated position. And we're all done for today. Well done. Phew! Make sure you drink plenty of water. You might feel a little bit achy, probably later on rather than now. And you might feel it in the morning as well. Yay! Have a fab day, guys. Phew! Well done. Let me just turn this one off. La 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 la.